When people are financially invested, they want a return. When people are emotionally invested, they want to contribute. Simon Sinek, author. Positive reinforcement can help cement that emotional investment. Every day we thank strangers for filling up our water in a restaurant, for holding the door for us as we walk into a building. But sometimes months and even years go by without owners or managers thanking their employees, the very people that they owe their livelihoods to. If you think about it, a paycheck is not a thank you from the point of view of the employee. It's an entitlement. People think that if they work, they're entitled to get paid. And to a certain extent, they're right. So that gold watch that they get after being with you for 10 years, again, that is an entitlement. There's a book called 1,001 Ways to Recognize Employees, where they look at the top drivers of employees. And the most prevalent answers they got when asked, what is it that really drives me as an employee? The first was, am I able to make a difference at work? And the second, I've recently been recognized for what I do. By the way, a distant fifth was money. 70% of interviewees that were interviewed for that book hadn't gotten a thank you from their boss in over 6 months. Behavioral science tells us that positive behavior requires immediate reinforcement. That's the exact reason that why if you agreed to eat your vegetables, your mother would give you dessert, right? Because it works. So here's what I'd like you to try. Every day, find an employee that's doing something well and simply thank them for the work they're doing. Show appreciation for the idea that they brought up, for taking initiative, and just recognize their hard work. And when you do that, do it publicly, because that does more for an employee. Just being recognized in public is a huge motivator. A colleague of mine who I respect very much always says, if you're going to criticize people, do it privately. But if you're going to praise people, praise them publicly. And what that'll do is it's going to create a more positive workplace. It's going to foster independent thought and loyalty. And the most powerful tool that you have for retaining employees is positive reinforcement. So as always, if you know someone that can benefit from this message, I simply ask that you like it and pass it along. And in the meantime, just have a great, great week.